Hello, hello, hello. I am back. New year, new opportunity. Whoops. Sorry. Trying to get back, set back up, and I kind of move things around. I've been having struggles. I am Dory with Prairie Scraps. I'm sorry about all the moving right off the bat. Let's see if we can get us in. There we are. Hi. I am Dory with Prairie Scraps. I am here in the way of the camera, I guess. Oops, sorry. Take a look at everything in this is crazy. Okay, if you are here in this beginning part, oh shoot, and I'm still kind of bent in the wrong way. So I'm going to try to get this. There we go. Trying to get that phone out of your way, and it's not working. This thing does not bend very easily, so I apologize. Giving you a ride this evening. Um, I am Dory, and I'm with Prairie Scraps on YouTube. Yay! And Facebook. I'm so excited because I don't know, it's been rough getting Facebook going lately. My computer was slow, so I had to get some updates. I'm not sure we've exactly figured it out yet, but it's a little faster and I'm here. So that's improvement. That is totally improvement. So I've got all kinds of things, you guys. Words. I don't know. Where do you put level up? Where does that go? Kind of think, not, I don't know. Thinking about that. So, oh boy, I've got s'mores all crushed. That's not good. Crushed s'mores. That's not good at all. I have to keep that one because my s'mores kind of ripped up. I hope y'all had a great Christmas and blessed New Year's. If you're seeing this first part, you're probably on the replay. So say hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I totally left my wipes open from the last time I was working, and it's my last wipes, I think. So we're in trouble. No messes today. No messes. I'm going to just get it wet so I can have it available to me. Just try to clean up. I don't know. How are you guys feeling about Christmas? I thought I dropped something. I don't know what I dropped. Honestly, oh my goodness. Losing my mind, losing my stuff. Holidays, words, I don't know. Maybe this goes in. I'm running out of space in in this one. I'm running out of space in the words and holidays. So I'm going to have to do some expansions, I think. I don't know. I am a keeper. I'm a keeper. Are you guys keepers? Are you hoarders? This is our time, us hoarders. This is the time that is appropriate for getting rid of stuff. So anyway, let's check in holidays to see if I have. Well, that's Valentine's. I know where that came from. Holy cow. That came from right here. We are going to make a t-shirt, literally freezing. I am going to be, I'm saying all the time. I'm hearing that. I apologize. I'm going to be headed in 2 weeks to or 3 weeks maybe, I guess, to Salt Lake City, Utah for our leadership. And I'm excited. And my group is doing blue t-shirts or blue shirts, any shade of blue with the literally freezing transfer on it. So that's what I am currently looking for. And I'm seeing that I have absolutely outgrown this binder for sure. So I'll put this in here. I guess I did have a little, I didn't even remember that as being. Hello, Kimberly and Angie. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. You had a good New Year's. And Would it be in nature? Wasn't in words. Maybe Christmas. I'm trying to decide where it is. So I thought I had one of my goals this year, or at least this month. This is my crafting goal this month, to craft with what I have on hand. So without buying new stuff. That being said, there's lots of new stuff coming out with Chalk Couture. So, you know, that might have to be a thing. But, sheesh. I think I'm upside down. That's what's going on here. I'm probably going to have to do that because we have Jumpstart coming. You know, you have to have Jumpstart. Jumpstart January is always I found it. Literally, hi, Mom. Good to see you. Hi, Mel. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Say hello. So that is coming the 9th. So it'll be next week, I think, the 9th of January. There will be an exclusive transfer coming out for that. Today, they launched the color of the month, and it's in ink. So we are going to do, I don't have it yet, but it is, I will go ahead and use some ink so you kind of get an idea. But this ink that just came out today is special. It is very special because it is it is light sensitive, and it will change colors. It's color changing in the light. Isn't that cool? I have never even thought of having an ink that changes color at all. That is not something not in my wheelhouse of ideas at all. So I was wanting to make, because this is the transfer we're using, literally freezing. It's got a snowflake in the middle, and I have a gray shirt with this on already, and I love it. I wear it every week all winter long. And so, and it's long sleeve. But I thought I had some blue sweatshirts, and I tried it on, and the sleeves are super tight. So I think this is why it was so cheap, I think, at our Family Dollar, because it was defective. I wish they would say it was defective when I purchased it. So anyway, I'm like, I hate to make I would rather have it on a sweatshirt or a long sleeve shirt than have it on a t-shirt, because literally freezing, who wears a t-shirt when you're literally freezing, right? Well, oftentimes I wear a t-shirt all day long, but then I put a flannel over the top. So I did ask my daughter if she had a flannel in my size that wasn't already completed, and nope, that's not a thing. So that's not going to work. So I do happen to have two navy blue t-shirts because, like I said, I'm trying to use what I have on hand, right? I have two navy blue t-shirts that are my size that I can make into this literally freezing t-shirt. I just hesitate. But it's not costing me anything at this point because I already purchased the t-shirts and they've been sitting there for a while. They were on clearance. I want to say they're from Walmart on clearance. And I want to say I probably paid $1 for it. So it's really costing me essentially nothing. I just hate wasting. I feel like it's a waste to have a t-shirt that's not going to be used for anything else. Like, I won't wear it in the summer because it says literally freezing, right? Would you wear a t-shirt for the winter that says freezing? That's the question of the day. I'm also checking. I kind of had this imagination. The other thing I thought about was I could make the sweatshirt, even though it's tight in the arms, and just maybe wash it and hang it to dry, and hopefully it would stretch out a little bit when I don't dry it in the dryer. Hi, Terry and Kim. I thought of that too. I'm just not a layer person. It makes me hot, makes me panic a little bit. I say that and then I wear it every day. I wear a flannel over the top. So I could also wear a flannel over the top, and then I'll just take off the flannel when it's time for pictures, because we're going to do a team picture there with everybody in blue. So that's what I might do. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, really overthinking it. So you're right. I should just look for, I'm looking for some snowflakes. I should just look for a long sleeve shirt to put underneath. And that would just fix the whole problem, right? But I really think a hoodie would be better. Oh, I found it. I knew I had it. There is a better snowflake one transfer that's an 8.5 by 11 this year, and I haven't purchased it. I don't know why. So this is, I was thinking about putting these little snowflakes kind of all over it. What do you guys think? Should I just go and do the sweatshirt knowing that, I don't know. I'm going to try to stretch it. Do you guys ever do that to your clothing? Stretch it? Maybe I just need to lose weight. That is my other goal, right? Actually, I don't mind so much the losing weight as just being healthy. Okay, I'm grabbing the sweatshirt. Stay with me. I appreciate you being here. All right. It's so weird that this doesn't, it's tight and it looks big enough. I suppose what I could do too is, cut the arms or something, do some sort of adjustments. So this is the sweatshirt. And this way it looks totally fine. I don't know what just got on there. I came from my thing here. I think it was because I was sanding here. Oh, look at that. So this is a hoodie, but the sleeves are like skinny. And I have fat arms. Fat arms. I don't know. All right, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it and hope for the best. And if it doesn't fit me, my youngest daughter, it will fit her. And maybe I'll just plan on wearing it that one day. Because we're going to be at Salt Lake. And Salt Lake is chilly. Should be chilly anyway. Either way, I did get these on sale. I think I got the sweatshirts. They were at our Family Dollar for... Where is the sheet that goes on this? My daughter's been using the stuff and hasn't put things back. This is our ink mat. This is a very well-used one. So one I can find right now. Just not organized yet. What I really need is a week off of all the holidays. Do you guys need a week off? I certainly do. Need a vacation from the vacation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have very many long sleeves. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I know the middle part fits. I'll cut off the sleeves and make it short sleeves. I can make a vest. I don't know. It fits this way. I have no idea. Well, and what use is it? I would never make a sweatshirt for somebody and not have it normal, properly done. So, all right, I'm gonna get you down here. Get a adult t-shirt gauge or whatever you want to call it. And I like to use them. I'm not super literal with it. I just try to mostly eyeball it. I'll kind of use my hands to measure it out. Let me get you down here. There we go. So you don't even have to look at my messy hair. And I just kind of find the middle there. And I usually go ahead and use the bottom of this for the top of the transfers if it's an 8.5 by 11. Oh, great. This is my second shirt. I love the other shirt I did. I did a sweatshirt It's not a hoodie, but a regular sweatshirt. And I'm going to do this one the same. For whatever reason, to me, I'm not a fan of this top and bottom portion, the square part. So I'm not even sure I've ever used that part of it. I suppose I could. There's plenty of it there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use just the round part where it says literally freezing. That's just my favorite part. I think it looks awkward. I guess it would maybe make me look thinner if I would use the entire thing because it's long and it would draw your attention away from how wide I am. I don't know. No. But I do. All right. I say I don't measure and I do a lot of eyeballing, but I do like to check. And I'm thinking this sweatshirt is already self-wonky, so I don't need to make it worse by putting my transfer on crooked. The nice thing about the transfer is it's already centered, so you don't have to. It's pretty close. I did a pretty good job the first time. I'm going to roll up my sleeves. Hi, Alexis. Good to see you. I'm not going to do this outside part. I'm only going to do this middle part. And I'm going to use white on this. The one I did a light gray t-shirt before, and we're using the ink, which is permanent. I usually let it dry for 24 hours. Thank you. We are using this at Leadership in Salt Lake City. And so I'm hesitating because we're supposed to have a blue shirt. Doesn't matter what color blue. And so combining my crafting goal with my need for a shirt at Leadership in a couple of weeks. So I'm using from my stash. So I was trying to come up with something clever. So de-stashing the craft stash. I don't know. What do you think? Should I call it? That's what my January goal is. Maybe we'll carry it on longer. I'm sure I could de-stash for the entire year and not buy anything new out for my craft stash so that I use what I have. So this sweatshirt I did purchase about a year and a half ago, thinking I'd make one for the whole family. And it's got a funky fitting. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it, but we're just going to go with it. I'm hoping that I will wash it and hang it to dry and kind of stretch on the sleeves to try to get it to be a little bit bigger, because it's fine this way, but the sleeves are too tight on me. I'm not sure why. And maybe because I tried it on over this sweatshirt and these sleeves are pretty thick, maybe just having a t-shirt on instead underneath it would be totally fine. Would work. So that's what we're doing. And I'm just going to use a small squeegee. There's going to be a new squeegee this year. If you've been either a club member or a designer for a year, you get one of our special colored squeegees. That's pretty exciting. So pink was last year's, the bright pink. Oh, that's a brand new ink. I don't think I should open that yet. You want to use up inks. I try to keep my inks totally separate from my chalks because you don't want to mix them. If you put ink on something, it would be... Oh yeah, we've got ink here. Ooh, that seems watery. Yikes, I'm going to put this down because I don't want to spill. Oh, the family isn't going with me. I was going to do them for family. Oh my goodness, I cannot get this open. Holy cow. Well, this is my white ink. I also have silver, which I think would be very pretty. Also not opening. Holy cow. There it is. Yay, I got silver open. Maybe we're doing silver today instead of white. My light gray shirt, I did black lettering on it. So maybe silver it is. Let's see what it looks like. It is sort of a... This is one of my oldest inks. I have had this probably 5 years. Look at that. It's still totally working, but it is a little on the thick side, but I don't want to really mix anything in. So I'm going to go with it. just going to go with it. And I try to put like the lid and everything kind of off to the side so I don't make a mess. Because like I said, if you boo-boo over here or somewhere else, it's going to be permanent unless you can get it off right away. Usually if you just use water, you can get it off. It's non-toxic. It does not have an odor. If you've ever used real inks, boy, inks can really smell, have a strong smell, toxic smell. This does not at all. You can safely use this with kids. Kids love making their own t-shirts or sweatshirts or whatever. It's so fun, and it comes out almost perfect every single time. Even though every time my kids use our inks, I kind of hold my breath because I'm like a perfectionist, and they just slop it on there and peel it off, and I'm like, the whole time. And then they peel it off and it looks great. It looks great every time. So I'm always surprised. So that's it. Look at this. It has like a shimmer in it. We have a gold that also has a shimmer in the ink. And if you make a purchase this month, you can get our color of the month ink, and it is color changing. Comes in 2 colors. There's sun and sky, as you can imagine. Yeah. I probably won't make these for everybody because I don't think we ever did find. The reason I got them was I was going to make sweatshirts for our spring break last year, and I never did find enough sweatshirts for everybody in the family. So it's just not happening with this. I'll have to just reorder and get all sweatshirts. I just couldn't get. We have such a wide. It's going to be cold in Salt Lake City. I figured as much, so that's why I'm going with the sweatshirt, and I'm going to try to stretch it. So although it's generally pretty cold here in Idaho too. Here we go. Let's take a look. See how we did. Ooh, it's actually kind of pretty, like not super dark. Looks kind of shimmery. It's got the shimmers in it. Just love shimmers on the shirts. Nice. So I'll let this dry. This I will go ahead and wash in the sink. Where did I put the backing? I'll put it back on the backing with just plain water. Get it off. Like I said, it's non-toxic, so it's not going to hurt anything. You don't need any chemicals to get it off. Just wash that off. That's all I'm going to do. I might hold on to it a second because I may want to use that snowflake again. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm going to keep it in reach. I'm going to get this ink over here. This one I'm going to have to take in the house for the guy to get for me. I'm going to dry this up because I don't want to move around on this very much without. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I hope you can see that. I think you can. I actually really love this shimmer. I'm only drying because I don't want to like brush against it. And like I said, I do want to put some snowflakes on this. I've been wanting to do this with snowflakes, and I had too much going on the last sweatshirt because the arms have like prints, like animal prints on them. So it's kind of a busy shirt. Oh my goodness, I've got things everywhere here. I really probably doesn't everybody make do you guys make New Year's resolutions? Hi, Pam. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Doesn't everybody do you guys all make New Year's resolutions? I'm just curious. I've always got something I want to like commit more to. I hate to call them resolutions because sometimes I feel like you sort of set yourself up for failure by calling it a resolution. But would like to, clean. That would be a good one. Clean everything, unload things. I was feeling that. I don't know what it is about when it gets to be about Christmas time. I just feel like purging, getting rid of things. Not enough to sometimes do it. Right? Like you think about it so hard, but I probably think about it more than if I would have just done it. I knew I had this one. This is a really old mini. Never make New Year's resolutions. I know mine's more of like, okay, goals for this year. Like I like to make a business goal, especially, and like I said, I was just trying to think of something new for this month. And my biggest goal this month for crafting is to try to destash my craft stash and not necessarily like just work on it. Like everything I buy, of course, has a purpose. Well, that's a star. That's pretty close, but I don't want to put a Christmas star. Ooh, Christmas star on there, but I know that little snowflake is pretty. It would be nice if I had the set. Ooh, I found one. This one's really pretty. Look at that. This was this year's mini. So these minis are, they come on an 8.5 by 11. So there's 12 of them in the set. And I cut them apart and then keep them in like a 3x5 file, like you can see here. And so these are all under Christmas so that I can easily find them and store them. They're not getting separated, but sometimes they get separated because the kids like to use them too. They work perfectly on mugs. All right, so we've got some options. I've got these itty bitty ones. This one is Hello Winter, Hello Snow. It was an older, well, 22 was last year's. Some snowflakes on that. And then I've got some larger ones. So I'm trying to think, what shall we do? Just going to dig right in. Might use a smaller squeegee this time because I don't want to go outside and I don't feel like taping. You could tape it if you thought that you were going to go, accidentally go outside the lines. And I may, who knows? But I am just going to wing it a little bit here, live on the edge, have a little adventure here in the new year. So this sweatshirt is from my stash. All of these are from my stash. I'm not buying anything new for it. Although I'm going to have to place an order because I like the new creative kickstart that's coming out on January 9th. And of course, I think those inks, the color changing inks, are going to go fast. So those are my two things. They're for business, but that I'll probably buy, but I don't need them for sure. The urge to purge. I know. I don't know. Oh, that's very pretty. I think that turned out really pretty. It's kind of subtle. It's not as bold as I thought it would be. Oh, shoot, you guys. I just dropped that other one down there. All right. We got that one. Just trying to be very cautious. Where did I go with it? If this looks really weird and I'm doing all kinds of strange things, it's because, got it. I'm in my little Airstream camper. And so things are kind of cramped sometimes. You just, make it work. Make it work. Do with what you have. That's my motto anyway in life, but for sure. Ooh, I don't want to set this somewhere and get it all over stuff. So trying to get things out. That ink I gotta get that open. I put it by the door. That was my pitch. Okay. Got a little bit of ink on my finger too while I was moving all that around. Always constantly be checking your fingers when you're using ink. Otherwise, you'll like polka dot it or get it all over, put your fingerprints permanently on things. I've definitely done that. I want this to be on my little, my little pocket because I like this snowflake a lot. I'm just doing this randomly. I don't really have any rhyme or reason to my madness here. And this, it gets a little difficult to go ahead and get it on. As you can see, I'm going to have it all over my fingers. And because it's got shimmer means that there's actually glitter in the paste or in the ink. And this is ink. And so it makes it, I'm just going to hold it down and hopefully I can get it to go on. I'm only going to try this once, I think. Sometimes you can get transfers to go, without washing in between. You can get them to go, you know, 2 or 3 times. I'm afraid this is because of the shimmer, it's making it really difficult to tell where I've gone, where I haven't gone, if it's going through. I'm hoping it will. I'm taking chances here. Okay. And again, I'm going to check my fingers because we do not want to make, when I peel it back, I don't want to make a mess of it. No cleaning. I don't want to clean. Let's see. This is a little bit more faint, which is okay. Every snowflake is different, so that's the cool thing. All right, where did I? Here's the backing. So I'm going to set this one aside because I want to wash that as well. So we'll set that with that other one. And then I think that's kind of cute. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? That worked. All right. Gotta put some more snowflakes on here, right? Get a few more on here. Get that down. You want all the bubbles out. You want it to be firm on there. Gosh, I haven't used silver in a long time. I think my daughter was using it, which is why it's kind of on the top here. She must have been using it on her flannels. She did some, actually both my daughters were using the ink. That one's really close to the edge, and I can see that I don't have it filled yet. So we want it all the way out. Just going to set this right there. Again, on my fingers. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you. Yep, always the urge to purge, but sometimes I overthink it too. I don't necessarily do the purging. I'm kind of bad about that. Kind of a hoarder, of course, of craft projects. Ooh, that turned out cute. I think because I've got so many little snowflakes, I'm not going to worry about getting 2 out of that. I'm just going to put that back on the backing and save it. All right, we want to get another one on here. Get some silver. And again, if you're afraid of going too close to the edge and you don't like to live on the edge like I am, maybe tape around it to make sure that you're not going over. It'd be wise, and I'm sure I'll pay for it here very shortly because these are very close. These little ones are for sure very close to the edges. And you could do that while you're chalking too. You can just use, you know, our transfer tape or blue tape. Painter's tape works either way. Cute. Okay, here's one over here. There's one. There's one. So we got 4. How many? I was thinking maybe on one sleeve too. What do you guys think? I'm thinking the fold is the middle of the sleeve. So I might, it's kind of fun to have something on the sleeve, I think. Now, ink usually does go through fabrics. This is a thicker fabric, so it might not go through. It's actually, it's not going through at all because it's a fleece. But like t-shirts for sure. Hi, Kate. Good to see you. Good to see you. For sure on t-shirts, you want to get, you know, that ink mat between. The ink mat also is sticky, so it's helps it stay in place. So, and this applies, you can use ink on any fabric really. Some fabrics I've found are difficult to use because they are, I don't know, like have a heat, you know, some sort of like 3M type of product in it, either for heat or for rain guard. And those are kind of hard to ink, but they usually work out okay. You just have to kind of hold on to everything and know that it may just shift a little bit. And this one may turn out a little bit wonky. I've got it on a wrinkle. I don't know. We'll see. Get this. Get some of it off there. And then, of course, work on my hands before I peel it back. Oh, geez. Yeah. I'm enjoying not having a sport go right now. It is kind of more relaxing. And actually, I was frustrated that we have, see how this worked out. Oh, cute. That one is very cute. Oops, I'm sorry. That was off camera a little bit. Isn't that cute? So cute. Sorry about that. All right, so I've got one on the sleeve. I really like this one. This one's super cute. Might try this. I don't know. How many is too many? That's the question. Trying to just spread them out a little bit. I really like this one. And it's sticking. This is a really old transfer. This is probably about, this is, in fact, I remember this was the first transfer I used with ink I think at least 5 years ago, at least. So that tells you how long, as long as you keep it, closed up, you can add water because it is water based. You can add water to your inks to kind of loosen them up if they get too dried up. But generally, they work and work. They are the workhorse, I think, of all of our products. The ink is. So this silver shimmer is one of my originals, as well as this little snowflake. So that tells you how long. Like our transfers, they last 8 to 12 times. But man, some of these older transfers, they have really, really, really lasted for me. Again, in between doing these, thank you. So I had to make, I don't have to, but I'm going to leadership for Chalk Couture in Salt Lake City coming up here. Cute. I don't even mind that there's a few little spots that are kind of lighter. I kind of like it. And our team is wearing blue shirt. We're supposed to have blue shirts with the literally freezing. That's this part of it. Transfer on it. So I am using that transfer and adding some snowflakes all over from different places, a couple of minis from Christmas minis. There's one on the sleeve there. I think I might put a little teeny tiny one, like right down here. Yeah, on the sleeve. Can you see that? I need to get it out here so you can see it. Sorry. And I don't want to put it on something else. They can transfer each other onto each other. I've definitely, if there's a way to make something boo-booed, I've done it. So I'm just going to put a little one right there. And this time I'm going to use one of our tools because it is so tiny to use. I don't want to use that mini squeegee is even too tiny. All right, here we go. So cute, I think. That's such a little tiny one. You could use we have a snowflake transfer that came out this year too. So any snowflakes that you have anywhere, actually, I was kind of looking at that one turned out cute. Isn't that cute? Can you see it? Just a little tiny one on the sleeve there. I think that'll be fun. Could do it on the hoodie too. This even has like little bubbles on it. You could do little bubbles. All right, we're going to do this one right here. I'm just kind of keeping that ink right on there. I'm using a new one each time with these little tiny ones. I'm afraid I won't be able to find it once it's done. You can always go through and wash it and come back and add to it if you want at a later time. Definitely be unique. All snowflakes are different, right? Each one is unique. That's cute. All right. I'm just giving it a once over here, trying to decide what more to do. I could also do one on the hood part. Those are still wet. I'm going to do one right up here, further up. Sorry if this is kind of going out a little bit. I'm trying not to get it on my shirt I'm wearing, the ink, because it's permanent. We don't want to do that. And try not to spread it around and do little goobers all over the shirt either. Although we could use these little dots. And so what'll be fun is that everybody's using the same transfer, but everybody will do their own unique creative thing. And I think that will be really cute to get a picture of our whole team. I'm excited to see some of the ladies. These are my people. So I'm excited to get all kinds of new ideas and hear what the company is doing in a couple weeks, and road tripping with friends, heading to bed. All right. Have a great night. I am too, very shortly. I think that's it. I think I'm good. And I will take a look at it. Maybe I will let this dry overnight. And then tomorrow I will take a piece of parchment paper over this and go ahead and just iron set it as hot as I possibly can. And it will be finished, unless I decide to add a couple more. So we can always come back and add more if we don't like it, the placement or whatever. That is the great thing about creativity, is that you can be as creative as you want or keep it as simple as you want. And it all works out. So that is it. That is what we're going to do for now. And make sure that you're following me. If you haven't already followed me, make sure you do that and, do all the things. This is my small business, and I like to share all kinds of craft ideas. This month, I'm going to be looking towards just getting some of my craft stash done. Getting rid of it. Hey, you know what? If I don't want it and I don't want to do it, then it's time to get rid of it. Time to purge too. So hello, good to see you. We are just doing this. I will hold this up here for you to see very carefully, hopefully. And you can see it says literally freezing. And then I put some snowflakes all over the sweatshirt. We've got them even on the sleeves a little bit, just a tad, just a skosh. I don't know how you would say that, but anyway, we'll let this kind of dry up. I will get that mat out of there, and tomorrow I will heat set this so that it is permanent. And it's kind of just a little bit, kind of a little less, obvious. It's actually, you could see it pretty well, can't you? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting. It's so good to be back on YouTube. So check it out there. It's Prairie Scraps, and my name is Dory. Have a great evening.